For your next woodworking or home improvement project, Titebond's got 3 new products that'll make it easier. We're back in IWF 2016 in Titebond's booth with Mark Schroeder to take a look at 3 new products from Titebond. Mark, what would you like to show us?
Yeah, Chris, good to be with you today. Appreciate the opportunity. A few new items from Titebond that we'd like to share with your viewers and woodworkers in general. The first of which is a newest member of the Titebond glue family. It's called Titebond Quick Thick. That's a multi-surface glue that also has excellent bonding and strength properties on wood. So for use for general woodworking, for finish and trim carpentry, for any kind of household projects that involve wood, it's fantastic in terms of its strength and its other abilities that we'll get into. But it's also used for non-porous materials as well, such as pottery and ceramic and stone. Just as long as one of the materials that's being bonded is porous, works great for that also.
So if you're looking for one kind of Titebond glue to keep in the kitchen drawer, in the house, Quick and Thick might be a good way to go.
It's a great choice for that, absolutely. And in fact, as the name suggests, it is quick, meaning that it's got a faster setup time than, say, most traditional water-based PVA glues, about twice as fast as typical glues of that nature. And then with that comes the fact that it calls for about half the clamp time. So if you're accustomed, say, to having your project being your glued up project, in clamps for a half hour, with Quick and Thick you can get away with more like 15 to 20 minutes, so it's a time saver.
Great, great. Now, how about the thick aspect of it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's the thickest product in glues that Titebond offers. So it's about 3 times thicker or higher in viscosity than most traditional water-based PVA glues, and so naturally there's benefits to that. It's not going to run or drip like other glues might typically be prone to do. And we can give you a kind of a quick feel for that here visually, as we just put a bead out of that with Quick and Thick, and then we take a look at, say, traditional PVA glues. And you'll quickly see the difference between the two. So for vertical applications especially, so if you're working on any type of, say, crown molding or any place that has that, you can quickly get a sense of how it's not going to run or drip. It's going to stay right where you put it, and a lot of advantages to that. It's also a great gap filling glue as well. So any small gaps, say in a picture frame or broken pottery or again crown molding, ideal choice there.
And when it dries, does it dry clear?
It does, good point, which is something I think that a lot of woodworkers and consumers in general would appreciate, is having that virtually invisible glue line once it has dried and cured.
Now there's 2 other products you want to show us too.
There are.
Let's take a look at those.
Yeah, let's take a look at those. The first one is Titebond TiteWrap, which is a self-adhering tape or wrap. So the properties of it are it's going to bond to itself, and there it's going to have a lot of strength once it is bonded to itself. So the need here is that it's going to eliminate any chances where you might typically use a traditional clamp. So if there are tight spots where you can't get a clamp physically placed onto it, or maybe in a regular sized project where clamping is difficult.
Or round surfaces,
exactly.
Legs,
that's exactly right. So again, just a visual, kind of rough here, but you can get a sense of how it bonds to itself. It can bear some weight, and it's not going to mar or damage the surface of whatever it is that you're holding together, wood or otherwise. It's going to give you plenty of strength too, up to 700 pounds per square inch of strength. So all the strength that you would typically need out of traditional clamps it's going to offer, and it's very elastic. It's going to be about 300% elasticity, so it's very stretchy, and you can get it around all kinds of sizable projects.
So if you use packing tape or rubber bands or other makeshift clamping solutions, this TiteWrap might be a way to go.
Exactly, absolutely. And then the third item, as you referenced, is also a new accessory item from Titebond. It's a Titebond Titebrush. 100% siliconized bristles, just makes for the spreading of glue very easy. It's very sturdy. This is something that can be used over and over again. It's just a very sturdy accessory item to have for any kind of project. Just brushes on real easily.
And they're great also. The silicone bristles make it really easy to pull a dried glue out too.
Exactly right.
The honeycomb just pulls right out.
Exactly right.
Yep.
Once that glue is dried and cured, it's just so easy, as you say, to kind of rifle that off or just kind of get rid of it.
You don't have to soap and water.
Exactly. Yep. And then on the other end of it too makes for a nice way to just get a smooth, even bead of glue. And again, very handy for tight spaces where you sometimes might not be able to get that brush in. So kind of two applications in one.
Great, great. So if our viewers would like to get more information about these new products or other Titebond adhesives, what's your website?
Yeah, it's simply at Titebond.com, and you can find a lot more detailed information about these products and everything that we have to offer there.
And the new products are available now?
They are. They're available in many hardware retail and woodworking specialty stores throughout the country.
Great. Mark, thanks for showing them to us.
Chris, thanks for your time. Appreciate it.